Here is my design pattern, NTS DP614. Here is my service locator. I hope everyone remembered, guys. Other day I was explaining the problem, guys. Shall I revise very quickly? Shall I revise it very quickly, my dears? Come on. Yeah. What is the point that I have to highlight, guys? Local service wants to get logic from external service, wants to use services of external services. The services that are there outside the project can give services to multiple applications. Is called external service, right? External service is generally developed as distributed application by taking the support of distributed technology. Each distributed component details will be placed in what? J&A registry having J&A name. Will be placed in J&A registry having J&A name. Okay. So other day, ClickBuzz is client organization who wants to use what? ICC's core component, which is there as a distributed application. Okay. Right. If we place logic of contacting J&A registry, searching and getting distributed component reference from J&A registry in business delegate. What, guys? In business delegate, there are some limitations, guys. There are some limitations. Are you getting my point, guys? Okay. Yeah, let's go for file, save as. Here is the story. Service locator design pattern, March 5th. Not March 5th, March 7th, 2022. Yeah, let's see, guys. Limitations of placing J&A lookup code to get external component reference. To get what, guys? External component reference in the business delegate directly. In the business delegate component directly. Yeah, shall we start analyzing them, boss, one by one? In the business delegate component directly. Okay, now listen carefully. Number one. Array, what is J&A lookup code, guys? The code that interacts with the code that interacts with the J&A registry and gets external component reference by submitting the J&A name. By submitting the J&A name is called. By submitting the J&A name is called J&A lookup. is called J&A lookup code. Definitely is called as what? J&A lookup code, guys. Okay. Fine, guys. What is the limitation? First, try to understand. If I place J&A lookup code in one business delegate class, if other business delegate class also looking to get same component reference, again you have to place J&A lookup code in other component. We are losing the reusability of J&A lookup code or not? Please think and tell me, please, everyone. Okay. If multiple business delegate components wants to use same external component reference, then placing same J&A lookup code in multiple business delegate kills the reusability. That's the possibility number one. Problem number one. Problem number two. Okay. Tomorrow, external component location is changed. Location is changed. Accordingly, we have to modify business J&A lookup code or not? J&A lookup code. Okay, in one place or multiple places? Multiple places. Problem. Tomorrow, J&A registry location is changed. Again, we have to modify the code or not? Okay, external component technology is changed. From EJB, we move to what? Web services. Again, we have to modify the code here or not? Okay, J&A registry technology is changed. Okay, again, we have to modify the code or not? Again, we have to modify the code or not? I want reply, boss. I hope you convinced. Tell me, guys. Problem number one. Okay. If multiple business delegate components, if multiple business delegate components wants to interact with, come on, guys. If multiple business delegate components wants to interact with, okay, same external service, then we need to place same JNDI code in multiple business delegate components. Are you getting my point, guys? In multiple business, that means there is no reusability for J&A lookup code. Is there any reusability for J&A lookup code, guys? No. Next, problem number one. Problem number two. Okay, problem number two. If the external component location or technology is modified, if the external component location or technology is modified, then we need to modify. Tell me, guys. J&A lookup code. J&A lookup code in business delegate class. Okay, delegate class. Yes, boss. Business delegate class, guys. Problem number 3. Problem number 3. If the JNDA registry, which maintains the external component reference, location or technology is changed. Location or technology is changed. Then, then the JNDI code in multiple business delegate components will also changes. The JNDI code in multiple business delegate components will also changes. The JNDI lookup code in business delegate class will also change. Will also be changed. Everyone understanding? I hope you noticed the problem, guys. I hope you noticed the problem, guys. Next, problem number 4. Since we are not maintaining, okay, external component reference in the cache, or buffer, there will be more network round trips between Java application and there will be more network round trips between Java application and, come on guys, there will be more network round trips between client application and JNDA registry across the multiple requests. Yes, I hope you understood this point also, guys. Across the multiple requests. I'll ask one question, guys. This hyperlink is clicked by 1 lakh customer. Are 1 lakh customer, okay, needs to score 1 lakh time getting same ICC score component reference is meaningless or not by having 1 lakh round trips with JNDA registry. What do you say, guys? By having 1 lakh round trips with the JNDA registry is definitely mistake problem or not? Okay. Now tell me, what is this? The solution for above problem. For the above problem is, okay, problem is separate JNDI lookup code. What code, guys? From JNDI lookup code from business delegate class and keep in separate class. keep in separate class, and that class should maintain buffer or cache having external component reference. Should maintain buffer or cache having external component reference. Got the clarity, boss? I hope you understood my statement, guys. I think you understood, guys. This special class is called this special or separate Java class is tell me called what, guys? The special or separate Java class is called service locator class. What class, guys? Service locator class. Sir, why it is called service locator? Array, because it contains JNDI lookup code to locate and get external component reference from JNDI history. Yeah, array service locator means not local service class locator. It is external component service locator, external service locator from JNDI history. Because it contains JNDI lookup code to locate and get external component reference from JNDI history. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Got the clarity, boss? Yeah. Shall I improvise the diagram with the service locator, guys? Shall I improvise the diagram with the service locator? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Can you improvise the diagram, service locator? Are you interested? Okay. Solution using service locator. Solution using service locator. So now let's see the solution using service locator, guys. Right. Solution using service locator. Next. Tell me here. Numbers will change, guys, no doubt in that. Here I am introducing a new component called service locator. What, guys? Service locator. This service locator will have buffer or cache. Service locator will maintain buffer or cache. I will go down. Buffer or cache. Buffer or cache. Array, this buffer or cache is generally map collection. You know that. Buffer or cache is generally what collection, guys? Map collection. So map collection means keys and values will be there. One side keys, one side values. One side keys, one side values. Right. Shall we get into the discussions? Number 1, 2, number 2, number 3 is not this, guys. Number 3 is not this. Yeah. So now it is not getting external component code. Get 1 minute. Get external component reference. External component reference from ServiceLocator. Okay, get external component reference from ServiceLocator. Okay, guys. Now tell me, what should I do? It contacts the ServiceLocator. It contacts the ServiceLocator. ServiceLocator searches. This external component reference is already there in the buffer cache, not there. So that's why it contacts the J&A registry, gets the external component reference, keeps in buffer cache. In the buffer cache, what is the key, guys? ICC. Tell me next. ICC's core component reference. ICC's core component reference. Okay. Gets it and places it. Gets it and places it, guys. Then gives that one to. Come on. Back to service component. Gives that one back to what? Business delegate. Okay. As usually, business delegate uses in what? Interaction with the database of external component, invokes the business method, gets the result. Invokes the business method and simply gets the result. What was? See, guys, what actually happens? Numbering I will give, no doubt in that. This is 1A. This is 1A hyperlink, guys. This is 1B. One is 1A, other one is 1B. Come on. One is 1A, other one is 1B. Come on, guys. Right. It comes here, guys. This is 1C. It will search in external component reference, guys. 1D question mark, guys. Initially available or not available. When not available, what happened? It contacts J&A registry from ServiceLocator 1E. Come on, 1E, and keeps in external buffer or cache of external. This one 1F. 1F. Next, it will give back. It will give that external component reference back to business delegate. 1G. What is that, guys? 1G. Are you listening my statement, my dear? That is 1G. Next, 1H. 1H. It will keep that one in what? Scope. It will keep that one in what? Scope. Keep the results in scope. 1I. Presentation logic formats. 1J. Okay, whatever result comes. 1K. Whatever result comes, that is 1K. And final response goes to browser. 1L. What, guys? Final response goes to browser, that is 1L. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Come on. 1L. Yeah, this is the first request story, guys. Shall we see second request story now? 2A. 2A. Done. Next, 2B. 2B. Next, 2A, 2B. 2C. It will talk, guys. 2C. It will search in what? External component buffer of the ServiceLocator, right? 2D question mark. Available. 2G question mark. Nice. Okay. 2H question mark. 2H question mark. Observe the, I think I did mistake. No. 1 minute. 1 minute. Actually, in one number also mistake happened. I will tell where. 1G we got external component reference now, boss. Invocation of business method I forgot, Bob. 1G, tell me. Here is 1H. Okay, first 1 minute. Let me go to 1H. We didn't write total invocation of 1H. Okay, this business method execution and database interaction, guys. 1I, here 1I. Here 1I. Got it, guys? Next, 1J. Here what? 1J. Then 1K. This is perfect. 1K. Nice. 1K. Tell me next one. 1L. 1L. Tell me next. 1M. 1M. Next 1N. 1O. Here is my 1O. Here is my 1. 1K came double times. Why guys? 1K. 1I, 1J, 1J, 1K, 1N, 1M. Okay. Right, boss. 1O. Tell me 2A, 2B. Perfect. 2C, contacting service locator, checking here. Available directly. 2E. Come on. Directly here what? 2E, boss. Are you listening? 2E. Yeah, it is not going to gender. It is collecting from here. 2E, 2F, 2E, 2F. Come on. 2H. Next. 2I, 2H, 2I. Next one, guys. 2I. Result goes back, guys. 2J. 2J. Next one. Yeah, from there result comes back to 2J, 2K. Not this here. 2K. Execution of logic, guys. 2. Okay. 2L. 2M. 2N. 2N. Arey, 1, 2 numbers missed. Don't worry, Rabo. 2F. 2F, 2G. I'm assuming this is 2G. Happy? Okay. 2G, interaction with the database software and all this stuff. Got it, guys? Come on. Okay. See, compared to first one, second one is not spending time to get the things from J&A registry. Did you notice it, guys? 1A2, 1A2, 1O. 1A2, 1O. 1A2, 1O. First request, guys. 1A2, 1O, first request. Next. 2A2, 2A2, 2L. Second request. 2A2, 2L. What is that? Second request, guys. Second request. This is my first request. This is my second request, guys. Okay, both requests are same. Both requests are same. Come on. Both requests are same, guys. Are you understanding my statement? Both requests are same, guys. Right, but network round trips are less or not there? Yes, guys. Tell me, what are the advantages of the service locator? Number one, you only logic. Understand, guys. Here, what logic it contains? JNDI lookup code, guys. What logic it maintains, guys? Seriously, JNDI lookup code. Yes or no? Na? Okay, now listen. It will definitely maintain JNDI lookup code, guys. Now tell me, what are the advantages? Separate JNDI lookup code from business delegate classes. So, the JNDI lookup code automatically becomes reusable. Across the multiple business delegate classes or not? Okay, number one. Number two. If external component location or technology is modified, you need not to disturb the code of all the business delegate classes. You need to just modify code of service locator. You just need to modify the code of service locator. Are you understanding my statement? Are you getting my statement, guys? You just need to modify the code of service locator. Come on, boys. You just need to modify the code of service locator, guys. Everyone understood my statement? Next one, guys. What is the next one? If J&A registry name and location is modified, you need not to disturb the code of multiple business delegate classes. You just need to modify service locator code only for one time. It will reflect to multiple business delegates or not. Lastly, since the service locator is maintaining buffer or cache, having external component reference, it will be used across the multiple requests. Who are looking to get same external component reference, who are looking to use same external component reference. This reduces network round trips between what? Client application and J&A registry. Yes or no? Na? Definitely it reduces network round trips between what? Client application and J&A registry. Convinced or not? Whatever problems I have highlighted, without service locator, all the problems got solved here or not? Advantages of service locator. Advantages of service locator. Now tell me, what are the advantages of service locator, guys? Number one, separates the JNDI lookup code. JNDI lookup code from business delegate class. So makes what is that? Rakesh, I'm keeping external component fetching code of business logic. Okay, some people are confusing. Am I keeping code external component reference in the buffer or cache or score in the buffer or cache? The muddy fellow. Rakesh, am I keeping score in the buffer or cache? Output in the buffer or cache, only external component reference. When I'm keeping external component reference, how does it will affect the score? Every time I'm calling business method, one number is one is involving business method call, 2 is involved in business method call. Am I keeping score in the buffer or cache? Muddy fellow. And this is static content. External component reference is fixed content. Do you think that will change request to request? But business method call of external component score will change time to time. Am I keeping score in the buffer or cache? No, not at all. I am not keeping score or buffer or in cache. Separate J&A lookup code from business delegate classes. So makes the J&A lookup code lookup code that gets external component reference, as the reusable code, B, as the reusable code, guys. Yeah. Right, guys? Reusable code. Next, any change in external component location and technology, we just need to modify we just need to modify the code of we just need to modify the code of we just need to modify the code of service locator not the business delegate classes, not the business delegate classes, not the business delegate classes. See, guys, any change in the J&A registry, location and technology, we just need to modify code of service locator, not the business delegate classes. Okay, here what indirectly what, guys? Loose coupling here. Indirectly loose coupling, guys. Here also indirectly loose coupling. Indirectly, this is also giving us loose coupling. Loose coupling, loose coupling. Next, guys, the buffer or cache. The buffer or cache maintained by ServiceLocator reduces the network round trips between client organization and J&A registry. Client organization and J&A registry. Reduces network round trips between client organization and J&A registry. Okay. I think all the benefits have become advantages, guys. Not. Okay. Business delegate. Contains the business logic, local business logic, and logic to interact with, logic to invoke external component service methods. Whereas ServiceLocator contains only lookup code to get external component. Lookup code get external component reference from J&A registry. What is that, guys? J&A registry. Are you comfortable, guys? J&A registry. So here ServiceLocator is helper component to business delegate component. ServiceLocator is helper component to business delegate component or not. Another one, guys. Array, whatever cache that ServiceLocator is having should be, it is a shareable data for multiple business delegate classes. Shareable data for multiple business delegate classes. I want to see all business delegate classes. Are you understanding my point? Using same buffer or cache. Using same buffer or cache. Can you can you? Okay, guys. Right, boss. Is same. Come on. Is same in multiple business delegate classes, guys. When it is same in multiple business delegate class, when it is shareable data in multiple client application, better to make all business delegate classes using single object of service classes, so that in that single object, single buffer or cache will be there. Come on. Single buffer or cache will be there. So indirectly, it's better to develop ServiceLocator as singleton Java class or not. Don't you think I am satisfying third use case of singleton class, guys? Don't you think I am satisfying third use case of singleton? Third use case of singleton pattern. When should I make Java class as singleton? if class is not having state, if class is having read-only state, if class is having shareable state, don't you think it's a shareable state for multiple business delegate classes? So it's better to develop service locator as singleton, guys. It is better to develop service locator as singleton Java class, guys. Ultimately, better to develop service locator as singleton Java class. Tell me, guys, since the service locator class is having buffer or cache as the shareable buffer or cache as the, come on, as the shareable state across the multiple, come on, across the multiple business delegate classes. So we can say so it is better to develop. So it's better to develop service locator class as what class, guys? Singleton Java class. So it's better to develop service locator class as singleton Java class, guys. Okay, singleton Java class. It is service locator as singleton Java class. Java class is the best use case for making class as singleton Java class when the class is having shareable state across the multiple client application, across the multiple other classes. Convinced, my dear? Enjoyed today's point? We got a perfect use case now, boss. The perfect use case. Tell me, suppose service locator is developed as a normal Java class. Okay, every business delegate is creating separate object for service locator. How many business delegates are there? 10 are there. How many objects will be created for service locator? 10. Inside service locator, how many number of buffer and cache will be created? 10 number. So now tell me, every service locator is using what? Its own buffer or cache. Now you want to see every business delegate using separate buffer or cache, all business delegates together using same buffer or cache. We want to see all business delegate classes together using same buffer or cache. Understanding my point? So for that purpose, we need to take service locator as singleton Java class. I hope everyone perfectly connected to my discussions, guys. Sir, we want implementation. I will give implementation. It's not like that. But I will introduce one more design pattern called session facade. I will teach session facade and service locator together. Session facade and service locator together. Because for every small thing, separate project means it becomes heavy. Okay. In that application, we will see business delegate, service locator, session facade together. So tomorrow when we meet, I'm going to discuss about session facade. Come on. Yes or no, na? I will make you people interesting in the subject, guys. Are you waiting for the class, or today class is there kind of thing? Okay. If any message comes today to no class, are you feeling happy? Are you feeling disappointed? Today class is not there making you happy or making you bad. Not happy. Okay, not happy means you are in a good mood. You are in a good track. And that means I am succeeded creating interested in the subject. Created interesting in the subject. Come on. No, today class is not there. Good happened. Good happened. Okay, that means you are not in this. Fine. So what concept I am teaching? Same thing I am reflecting in the coding. Understanding? Super. Right, boss. Thank you. Array, March 10th onwards, 7 a.m. I am going to launch new Spring batch, which covers Spring Basics, Spring Boot, microservices, and many things of Spring. End-to-end course of Spring. Okay. If you know Core Java and JDBC, you can come for that. You can come for that. Come on, guys. Fine. Thank you. Have a nice time. Right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice time.